So the message for this collective, again, is a very positive one. This one speaks about barriers being removed, going from the Hanged Man to the Queen of Pentacles, and effectively just having any barriers removed that are currently holding you back. So let's get straight into it. As always, my DMs are open, so if you want to discuss it further, please do drop me a message. But let's go. The first card is the Ace of Pentacles, and something I've not realised about this card before is that there is a hedge here that's got this archway. Now, I originally was a little bit confused about the Ace of Pentacles, mainly because of the cards that followed, but then I was drawn to this gap in the hedge. So I do see this collective as having an unexpected barrier removed from them, or a barrier unexpectedly taken away from them, allowing them to move forward. You may have felt like you was in this Hanged Man energy, you didn't know how to get out of a situation or how to move forward and get yourself into the next stage of this current reality. But the universe is giving you a surprise. It's giving you a helping hand here. So whatever it is that's removing this barrier, or whatever barrier is being removed, make sure that you're grateful for the removal of that, because ultimately it's going to allow you to go through this hedge and work forward and move forward towards the things that you're actually trying to create and achieve in this life. It is followed by the Three of Wands, so I see this as the universe confirming to you that now is a really good time to move forward and actually take your projects to the next level. So don't be afraid to create something, don't be afraid to have a go at putting something out there. For example, the universe is encouraging you to have a look at the options that are available to you. It doesn't mean that we have to give anything up, we don't have to let go of X, Y, and Z, for example, but the universe is encouraging you to look at alternative avenues, or to look at how we could make life easier, for example. So just make sure that you're using this time to move through the barrier, you're embracing any change or any sort of change in circumstance that's coming your way, and ultimately you're going to utilize this energy to benefit you, to push you forward so that you can attract more abundance. The universe also follows the Three of Wands with the Strength card and the Magician, and I see the universe encouraging you once again to go forward to new adventures, or to carry on moving forward with whatever idea it is that you've got at this current time. We've got the infinity symbol there on both of these cards, so that to me speaks about having that abundance, having that really strong foundation. It's creating something that's going to last. So make sure you are embracing the Strength card and you're being confident in yourself and your abilities, whilst utilizing the energy of the Magician to actually realize that you've got every single tool at your disposal, and whatever it is you're trying to create, you are more than capable of doing so, because you've got all of that energy with you already. You've got all of the resources with you to make this thing happen and to make this thing really successful. It's just about moving through these obstacles, which quite conveniently the universe has or is currently removing for you. And that is the gift from the universe. It's preventing anybody from blocking you anymore, or preventing you from continuing to face these obstacles and blockages, because you've continued to do that work. You've continued to show that you are dedicated and you are persistent and you are consistent with the things that you're trying to achieve. So just make sure that you carry on with a really clear vision of the future that you're trying to create for yourself. The Queen of Wands comes out here, and this to me speaks volumes, especially after the Three of Wands. Excuse me, I'm choking. The Three of Wands comes out to obviously tell us that there are other avenues to explore. There's a whole wide world out there waiting for us. And I see you here on the second row actually embracing an innovative idea. So whatever it is that you're intuitively drawn to towards this time, whatever the universe is giving you strength for and urging you to utilize the Magician's powers for, this thing is going to be something that is going to be really abundant. It just needs to keep developing. So it's urging you to carry on nurturing this wand, this innovative idea, and to carry on pouring love into it as well, because ultimately we want to make it bloom, we want to make it grow and create this really bright, strong sunflower, so that we can attract more abundance and we can raise our frequencies even higher, for example. So make sure you are taking the time to nourish these goals and nourish your ideas. The Four of Pentacles asks you to be balanced. It's asking you to stand on business, make sure you're protecting your things, but don't hold on to things too tightly, because if we hold on to things so tightly that they've got no breathing space, the universe struggles to come in and assist with things. So just make sure that you are letting go just enough to allow some wiggle room for advice from the universe, for guidance from the universe, for a little helping hand from a friend or a co-worker, for example. So it's really good that you're going to find this balance, and that you're going to have things that you want to hold down and that you want to carry on working on, but just make sure you're not holding things so tightly that they start to suffocate, for example. The Page of Pentacles comes out, and it is confirmed by the Queen of Pentacles. So you will have something that you need to nourish. There's pentacles here, material things that need nourishing as well. So just make sure that you are continuing to heal, you're continuing to practice. I can't even think of the word. I was going to say practice abundance. Practice your gratitude so that you can attract more abundance, for example. And don't let small blocks or setbacks fully set you back to a point where you feel like you can't move forward anymore, or you can't go after the thing that you're currently drawn to or you're currently energetically tied to. Because if we do carry on nurturing ourselves and our ideas, ultimately we'll go from the Page to the Queen, and we'll be in a much more abundant position and a much more powerful position in terms of our energy, so that we can do more, we can put more energy into our projects, and in turn we can attract more. Please do drop me a comment and let me know if this reading resonated. I'd also appreciate if you could drop me a follow, because it helps these readings reach a wider collective, and I'll see you on the next one.